Another search. Search.
18, and I play left field. Why do you want to play for my team? Because I'm composed on the ball, and I'm really good at transitioning. I create dances for my team. I give 100%. You sound like you're giving me negative. I just broke up with my girl, so I got plus 10 attributes on everything. How long were you together with your girl? 2 years. I'm on demon time right now. Sing me a song you've been listening to while you've been heartbroken. Que me acostumbraron a vivir contigo y soñar despierto, tu linda cara. Who broke up with who, Wendy? It was a mutual term. No, that doesn't exist. Who broke up with who? She did. Why do you think she broke up with you? She just fell out, like got distant. What do you think you did wrong in the relationship? I was too into it. I was getting more than her. Stop right there, Andy. I know exactly how you feel because I've been there. Let me ask you this. It's semifinals, Europa League. You're with the team. You get a text. It's your ex saying, I'm home alone. Can you come over? What do you do? Play the match. I take the match ball with me. I sleep with the match ball. I don't sleep with her. My name's Andy. I'm 18 and I play left mid. Why do you want to play for my team? Because I'm composing. Into it. I was getting more than her. Stop right there, Andy. I know exactly how you feel What do you do? Play the match. Because I've been there. Let me ask you this. It's semifinals, Europa League. You're with the team. You get a text. It's your ex saying, I'm home alone. Can you come over? What do you do? Play the match. I take the match ball with me. I sleep with the match ball. I don't sleep with her. My name's Andy.
Papa, guess how much that bowl was?
$2.
12.
Are you out of your mind? You paid $12 for that.
It's good. It's going
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Richardson going right to the air. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Richardson looking to throw this. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Little run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Touchdown, Colts! Jelani Woods from 21 yards away. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. picked off by Juju Brents. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Richardson now on second down. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throws on target to Duvernay. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars! Devin Duvernay, 50 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now it's Richardson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. A give running right, Etienne. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play action with Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Samson Ebukam collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jags go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he's got Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Richardson looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Second down, here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Drop 60, drop 60.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 29. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
13, Lou.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. It's deep for Duvernay. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go play action now. Lawrence. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. ETN up the middle. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers. Guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Richardson following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a 2nd and 10. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Back to the air with Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Richardson back to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Off play action, Richardson. He finds Taylor, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Warriors 70. Come 19. Come 19. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here Richardson yet again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how Week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd. Gun.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 3rd and 4. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. They go play action with Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
Let's go, 52.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Second down and 4. Back to the ground with Etienne. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Hey, Ron. Let's go. We're good.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Here we go.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Shot 60, shot 60. Ready.
Now Richardson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight, Buffalo 18.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Etienne once more. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. is not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right?